You know, if it's not the guys, it's the gals complaining about the relationships and how we can make them better.
But it is a new year. It's time for a new outlook on life right here this morning with 5 tips that you can actually use to renew your relationship so we don't have to ask Christine. Relationship expert J.D. Lacey from Total Life Counseling Center. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Okay, so obviously we have 2 guys showing us that there could be some issues in relationships, but you say you have 5 tips to get us going.
Right. Right now is the time where couples are making their resolutions or making their goals, but when it comes to their relationship goals, it's usually more general. I'm going to spend more time with my family, but when it comes to weight, it's I'm going to lose 5 or 10 pounds. So we need to take that same concept to our relationships. And one of the first things I do is I tell couples have to take an inventory. Just as if you're going shopping, you open up that cabinet, what do I have and what do I need? And a lot of times couples don't know where they stand. They kind of know there's things that are not right. So communication is essential to healthy relationships. So they have to start there.
And what do you mean by throw out the trash? Because my dad always says, and I love quoting this, once you take out the trash, you don't bring it back in the house. In regards to the guys that I've dumped in the past, don't bring it back. What do you mean about that?
You're exactly right. When you think about our household trash, it's either getting full and we start complaining, it's time to take out that trash, or if there's food there, it starts to smell. So when there's things that's residual in our relationship, hurts and resentments that aren't being addressed, it starts to stink a little bit. So it's either time that we either address it or we deal with it or we let it go. A lot of times couples will make decisions about making change when there's either making a choice or a crisis hits. So before the crisis hits, let's make a choice to let some things go in our relationship. Get rid of that garbage.
So sometimes I use grouchy voice. The next one on your list is intentional tone. Does that mean no grouchy voice?
No grouchy voice.
Okay.
How many times we'll speak to our spouse like we speak to our kids? And body language is 85%. So even, how are you doing, Heidi? I'm fine. He knows you're not fine because he's reading that body language. So let's make a goal as part of the year to lower our voice and speak respectful to each other.
And then another one, creating a vision. I've heard of vision boards, kind of like your goals for the year. For usually it's career-wise or something, but really we can do that for relationships as well.
Absolutely. Just when you think about Christmas, right? We just went through this season. You knew it was coming. You knew how many people am I going to have over? What am I going to make? I have to buy presents. So you prepare for that holiday. What about our relationship? Prepare. What do we want that vision? I want him to be my best friend. What do we do to get there? So a vision board would be a start.
Or you want him to lose 5 pounds and him to not, or him to start taking out the trash, I should say.
We can box him around. I like this next one. She was saying a board meeting. So does that mean you get to get all your girlfriends around and tell them what you'd like to do, or does that mean just the 2 of you?
That probably wouldn't work. But a lot of times we'll teach couples how to have an actual we call it a couples dialogue or a couples talk. We pencil in certain things. How about penciling in that conversation with your spouse? A check-in, whether it's daily, monthly, or bi-weekly. How are we doing? What are the things that we need to address where we're away from the kids and all the stresses of life?
All right. Well, I know in Heidi's household, she is the CEO. J.D. Lacey.
Don't tell my husband that.
Trouble.
Thanks for joining us this morning.